Welcome to Antalya Turkey, everybody. Today's video is going to be pretty interesting. You're going to want to stick around for this. We're going to be meeting up with two expats, Benhood and Sharin. They're living here in Turkey and they have a great quality of life and a very low cost of living. So whether you're a U.S. retiree living on Social Security or a pensioner or an expat looking for an affordable lifestyle or a digital nomad looking for a place to hang out, this video is going to interest you. We arrived in Lara Beach, which is a suburb of Antalya, to where Sharin and Benhood live. They literally live about 100 meters from the waterfront. Benhood met us in the courtyard to show us inside, and it was a nice shaded area, place to get some fresh air, and there was an outside table. Sharin met us at the front door, so let's go into their apartment and check out where they're living. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen, and we've got a lot of cabinet area, dishwasher, a gas stove, always like cooking with gas, and a large refrigerator, bistro table, and there's a propane tank in here that will last about 3 months with cooking. And around the corner here, a very large master bedroom. And very large wardrobe as well. Lots of light from windows on two sides. Then you have another corner room here with two single beds, and again lots of light because you have windows on two sides here. So this is the office guest bedroom, and you have 1.5 baths here. So you have this bath here, it's got the shower, toilet, washing machine, and then you also have a half bath over here. Lots of space here in this foyer, place to hang your coats, and then a very large living room here. Everything was furnished, so it came with a nice TV, good sized table. You got Benhood over in the corner over there, and there's Sharin. Okay, so we've got with us today Sharin and Benhood, a couple we've known here since our last visit, and just the greatest down-to-earth people you could ever imagine. Some of you might not have known, but I got sick last time I was here, and these two helped to take care of us and brought me over gelato to make sure I was staying healthy, and they took our dogs out for a walk for us. So just fantastic people. So we're so happy to have a chance to meet with them today. And they were viewers that reached out to us, saw that we were in Antalya last time we were here, and that's how we got a chance to meet. Tell us a little bit about what brought you here to Antalya, Turkey, what enticed you to come here, and a little bit about your background. What do you do for a living, and anything special about you that you want to add in?
I've been teaching French online since 2018, but many years ago I started just teaching French in language institutes and in private lessons back in my country. And then we decided to immigrate. He was carpenting and marketing for his company, and we decided to leave the country, to live abroad, to have a better quality of life. And the first destination for us was Turkey, because it was so easy for us to come here and then to choose a second destination or the final destination. We first thought about Istanbul, but then we changed our mind in the last minute and we chose Antalya. We came here for the first time and we loved it, and we decided to stay here for a short term stay, but we've been living here since 2021, I guess. We're loving it.
So far, your location is fantastic from what I can tell. You're not far from the beach.
No, not far, no.
And you have like the platform beaches on the cliffs?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have Lara Beach, maybe with bus, it takes us 10 minutes to go there, and with a taxi, just 5 minutes. But here, the beach just across the street is the rock beach, and you have to go down a little bit. But yes, this is nice too. and so many tourists during the summer, and you can just walk there by the sea and do some scooters and everything. So it's a nice place, nice area for local people and tourists, both.
Super. Now you guys are both digital nomads, basically at this point of your lives, and as we discussed in a previous video, Benhood, actually you've been speaking English or trying to speak English now for 5 months. I mean, you spoke some English when we first met you a little bit, but you've improved immensely. And so your ability to speak English was just very, very impressive. And you're now doing video editing. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm a freelance video editor now.
Okay. So if anybody wanted to work with you or have a chance to use your services, I'm going to put his information here so you can reach out to Benhood, and he may be able to help you out if you've got a need for a video editor.
Of course, I can help them to edit video for companies, websites, YouTube, social media, etc. Yeah,
super. And Sharin, you speak several languages.
Several. I don't know for several. I speak my mother language for sure, but also I speak French. My French is way better than my English, I should say, and a little bit Turkish now. So 4.
4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
And so if anybody needed help with language or teaching, you're doing some of this online?
Yeah, exactly. I'm teaching online on a platform, and there's a link with my video, and everything they need to know about me is there. And they can book lessons with me. I will be glad to help everyone learning French. I speak French mostly in my lessons, but I also use English for my beginner classes, because to start the grammar, the French grammar, we need English to explain a little bit. I use both, but then for higher levels, I only speak French with them. And yes, this link would help them to contact with me.
Yeah, and for those of you guys that are not aware, Benhood and Sharin, they're actually Persians, which is Iran basically, and they speak Farsi also.
Farsi, and I teach Farsi too, on that platform. Yeah.
Yes, and just wonderful people, and I will tell you what, having a chance to go through Turkey and meet some people from countries we're not used to associating with has just been really eye-opening, because the Iranian people that we've met have just been so fantastic, nice, hospitable, and someday hopefully we'll find a way that all of these different governments will figure out how to work together, because the people are just fantastic.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's a pleasure for us too to meet with different cultures. I mean, in Iran we don't have this opportunity so much. We don't get to meet with different cultures coming from around the world, because it's kind of closed country. But here it's a huge opportunity for us before going to other destination and to be settled finally in a destination. So this Antalya helped us a lot to grow this ability to communicate with other nationalities, other cultures. So appreciate it.
So employment opportunities from other countries are something you would be interested in?
Yeah, exactly, for me.
So if you have an opportunity out there and you're looking for some great people to employ within your country, while they love Turkey, they know it's not their final destination, but they've been here for well over a year at this point. So let's talk about your economics here. The place you have here, price point wise, you got it over a year ago, so before the inflation really kicked in.
Yeah,
but what are you paying now?
Before the inflation, it was 2,500 Turkish lira per month, and after the inflation, we added just some extra 1,000 Turkish lira.
So 3,500.
Yeah.
And right now it's 18.5, or actually 18.65 to the dollar. So you're paying $200 a month for rent now for this place.
Exactly.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Exactly, yeah, it's fantastic, yeah.
If you were to find a place now, looking around, I'm going to guesstimate that you're actually going to be paying somewhere between $600 and $800. They got into at a good time before inflation took off. So let's talk about your other types of bills that you have to get by, because that really won't change regardless what your rent is or if you're a homeowner. So let's find out, what does it cost to have a lifestyle here that's similar to what you are living here, and talk a little bit about your lifestyle.
And here what we pay for utilities, for example, it shocked us for electricity, but here it got us by surprise at the first bill that we had to pay, and then we tried to adapt ourselves to this lifestyle. But now I can say that monthly we pay for electricity around to 700 Turkish lira, something like that in average.
Okay. So that's going to be roughly $40, but we'll put it right here. So your electricity and utilities is roughly $40 a month, and from U.S. standards in most of Western Europe, that's going to be crazy low.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then for gas, there's a gas tank here that we use, and we use it and we cook a lot actually, and we need one every 3 months, and it costs 400 Turkish lira.
400 lira? Okay,
Yeah.
it's 20 some odd dollars.
Yeah, and for water, I mean,
Maybe less than 200 lira per month.
yeah,
200
listen.
lira for water?
Yeah.
Okay, so 10.
So, and the
little over
internet,
$10.
Wi-Fi, we pay
100.
105 Turkish lira.
Okay, so that's $5.
And then for groceries, we actually do groceries maybe once a week in
Every
a supermarket.
Saturday.
Every Saturday, yeah. And for every time in the supermarket, we have to pay not less than 500 or 600 Turkish lira. And every Saturday also we buy on the local market to get some vegetables and fruits, and that also is gonna cost for 300, 350.
That's every week?
Yeah, every week. And we don't eat much outside. I mean, we cook basically, but still 2 times a week we go to a local restaurant really close to here, and it costs us every time for 2 people, for 2 person, 120 or 50 lira in that
150
restaurant.
lira?
Twice a week, yeah. It's a local restaurant, it's close to here.
So that's about
So it's-
300 lira a week then?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
so
When we
about
don't
1,200 a month?
have time to cook, yeah, exactly, we have to. And for weekends, we maybe go in a nicer restaurant. So you know the price; it's not less than 300 or 305 Turkish lira for 2. So it's going to cost us more during the weekend based on the activity we choose to do.
What do you have on as far as transportation needs or medical needs?
For transportation, I basically, staying at home every day of the week because I'm working from home. I'm working online, so I don't use transportation a lot except for weekends. Maybe if we want to go somewhere in the city. But Benhood is taking bus every day to go to Kalechi, the co-working space, and he pays 17, 18 Turkish lira per day.
Almost 20 lira
Per day.
So
Yeah.
it's about a little over $1 a day.
Yeah, $1 a day, yeah. We use taxi only for long distances. If we want to go to Konyaaltı, for example, and if there's some, party to go or to participate in or something like that, we get a taxi. Other than that, we mainly use the bus.
And let me talk about taxi, because we actually took one to come see you guys.
Yeah.
And we came from about almost 25, 26 minutes away by taxi.
8 kilometers.
And and so coming through that traffic and across town to come here, it came out to 105 Turkish lira approximately. So we're talking about that being like $6?
Yeah.
So pretty inexpensive for a pretty long taxi ride.
And for medical, we actually have not paid anything at all since we got in here. But just 2 weeks ago, I got sick. 3 weeks ago, I think, and I had to use the emergency room. And there's a private hospital close to here, and we got there, and there was no it was not possible to get an appointment with a doctor, but so we had to use the emergency service, and they charged us for 1,500 Turkish lira just to get some pills and prescription.
Okay, so
and
that's,
so that's the only time we used the medical service.
And they didn't accept our insurance.
Insurance, yes.
they did not?
No, the insurance that we bought to get the residency here, I think it was not expired, but it was not accepted in the hospital. I don't know why. They were all speaking Turkish, so I didn't get why exactly.
Did you go to the private hospital or public hospital?
Private
hospital?
Yeah.
It's probably, as she had told us, it's because it has to be an accident.
It's an accident or no illness?
Not to my understanding, no.
Okay. Brings up a point. So you can get some pretty inexpensive insurance that you have to have when you get residency in Turkey. If you are an international traveler, if you're going whether it's Turkey or other countries and you're looking for medical coverage, go to our website, warrenjulietravel.com. If you go to the services tab, you'll see our link for international medical insurance, and you can also go to the video description to go directly to the to that link, and you can run a quote for your international medical insurance. So if you're an expat, an international traveler, a nomad, and you're going to be outside of your main country, regardless of your nationality, go check it out. There's probably a policy there for you. And Julie and I have a $2,500 deductible as we travel the world, and we have $1 million max on us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's running just over $200 a month, right?
Yes, our new rates are actually less than that. So.
Oh, all right. So check that out if you need medical insurance as you're traveling. Okay, so we've looked at your medical, we've looked at your utilities, your transportation, your going out to eat. Are there any expenses that we did not cover that you have on a regular basis?
Maybe just entertainment, if we want to go to cinema sometimes or to a bar or something. So it's really up to anyone. I mean, the activities you like to do, the entertainment. It's not something really usual on a regular basis, I would say. I mean, if for weekends we actually go shopping, I mean, this is what I like to do. Yeah. So when we go outside to do some shopping during the weekend, I would say that maybe it will cost us around 500 Turkish lira just to eat something and then I don't know, buy something and come back to house. I mean, that's something we do. But yes, it's true. Sometimes there's activity you have to pay for, like the New Year, for example, activity or the New Year party. You have to pay for, so it can add up a little bit, your expenses. But
okay, so Sharin and Benhood, the big question, we ball everything together, all your one-offs, your haircuts, cleaning supplies, buying little knickknacks, things that come up. What do you spend on an average month throughout the year here?
The rent excluded?
Rent excluded.
Rent excluded, so 372 American dollars, I would say.
Yeah,
370
it's almost
7,000
lira.
So 7,000 Turkish lira, $372 right now a month is for everything is what you live on. That's
exactly, transportation, utilities, groceries, shopping, and everything, and restaurants, nice restaurants or local restaurants. I mean, and we cook a lot, of course. I mean, maybe 4 days a week. But still, yeah, that's the price.
Okay, so if you're looking for a place to maybe retire and you're on Social Security back in the U.S., where the average American on Social Security is bringing home close to about $1,600 a month, and then the average couple on Social Security retirement is making approximately $2,600 a month, you can have a really good quality of life here in Turkey. You can see this couple is is meeting all of their economic needs for less than $400 a month, not counting the rent. So Benhood, Sharin, thank you for your time today.
Thank you too.
Okay, guys, if this is your first time tuning into one of our videos, Julie and I, we're traveling the world with our two dogs. We're trying to see what it's like to live in different countries, other places, other locations, We're trying to share our experiences and expenses with you. So if you haven't already, we hope that you're going to give this video a like, that you're going to subscribe, and you're going to follow along as we go to different destinations and share these experiences and expenses with you. So until next time, everybody, have a great day.
Ciao.
Bye.